Lynn Kenyon, Everything Montana Real Estate. We're back again with Mike and Scott. This is a quick video made for flippers. So you love the idea of buying something and selling it and making a bunch of money. You see you have some abilities yourself. You want to have some residual income. And how do you do that? Some people go to private money, some have cash. If you want to go to a bank, this is Opportunity Bank, you have some options. And Scott's the commercial guy. Mike's the residential guy, I guess is that what you'd call it?
Right.
So you have both depending on how many doors you have and other variables. So Mike, if they're going to come, somebody wants to flip, they're going to come to you. What can you offer a flipper?
It'd be no more than 4 units.
No more than 4 units. Okay.
And if the home needs to be repaired, we can do on a 1-unit single family a renovation loan where the costs to renovate can be rolled into the loan itself on a single family investment.
And not on a 4. If the 4 needs work, you can't do it.
No.
Okay. So if you're buying a single family and then can't tell us a rate, but our rates are going to be higher on something like that than they would be, we're just talking first-time home buyers, that sort of thing.
Home-style renovation loan through Fannie Mae has the same rate as a conventional purchase.
Okay. Same term and
Same term.
amortization,
Same.
everything.
Yeah. There are some extra fees because there's some extra work for inspections and in the processing of a loan, but it's the same rates as a regular conventional purchase.
So they're going to, as you're renovating, they want to come check on it. Is that what you're saying? Is that how it works?
They could check if it was a large project. They may there could be some mid project inspections if there were some draws that were being requested throughout the.
Okay. And who would do that? An appraiser, or who would do those kind of inspections?
They'll allow a loan officer to look at those. The final inspection to show the work is done has to be done by the appraiser.
Okay, great. So 5 doors. I want 5 doors. Mike says no. You say yes. Depending. What are we looking at?
Sure, and it's not just the 5-door, right? So Mike's with the 1 door. If you wanted to renovate with the duplex, triplex, fourplex, greater, typically how that goes is we can offer a loan on the front end to purchase. Typical down payment, typically 25% down, and then we can look at doing a construction phase part of it. Typically that has to be done by a licensed contractor. So those people that want to do their work on their own and save themselves some money, the bank usually wouldn't want to be in on that. They'd have to use their own cash down for that. You would finance just the purchase of the property. So knowing that, having kind of the money in your pocket to do the renovation yourself, at the end of the day, we could look at a fine refinance where if the value of the house did go up substantially due to buying it at a discount because it was disrepair.
Right.
We can look at then a refinance at the end. You're still looking at some additional fees for additional work that the bank has to do. If you want to have the work done by a licensed contractor, we can get a budget. We get a bid from them to complete it. And then the bank would be looking at 25 to 30% down on that. So say the cost to remodel is $100,000. You'd still have to come in with a partial down payment on that, $20,000 to $30,000. But we would finance, say, 70 to 75% of that.
So you don't hand them 75. They're saying, okay, just had my electrician come through. Here's bill.
Yeah, we get the bid from the contractor, and then they sub out whomever, or the homeowner has several contractors they get bids from. The invoice, gets submitted, and then at the beginning we figure out how much the down payment is. We use the property owner's money first for bills paid. Once they're into it for their down payment amount, then we pay out to the subcontractors as they apply their.
So they don't get a blank check. They have to prove that they're not out gambling it away. They're actually doing the work and finishing it, so that at the end you have you have a good property.
And I do our inspections every time there is a request for money. We'll come out, make sure the window is put in, make sure that the phone was put in, and that money will be used somewhere else.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. That's great. That's do you get a lot of it?
We do. In the past, been a lot of people that are interested in this type of thing. If you are in a contractor by trade and that's what you do, we can work with them to do that. If they want to keep their crew busy through a winter time or something, we've got people that do that. But otherwise, yeah, getting a big contractor to work the business.
Smart, yeah, that's tough. So rates, terms, is it like a commercial loan or is it?
Typically, it'll be a shorter term, depending if we just finance the purchase, that would be your 20-year amortization. If you wanted to go with a construction remodel part of it, typically that's like a 6 to 12 month interest only term. And then it would roll into the term financing after the construction.
So really what you're going to want to do is come talk to these guys, but you have some options available. It's very appealing, especially when rentals are skyrocketing and there aren't enough of them. You look at it, well, these other guys are making money. Why can't I? Talk to them, see what your situation is. I'm assuming the buyer's got to have pretty high credit score and worthiness to get involved in something like this.
Yeah, we'll talk about more of that in the commercial segment.
Yeah. So those are some things that if you get serious about, come talk about your specific situation with any kind of a commercial banker. Not all banks will do commercial loans, so you need to know that too. And then these flips and these things they become a little bit more complicated. You need to really fully understand what you're looking at before you make an offer on something. You want to understand that you can actually do that. So anyway, Scott Anderson, Mike Banks, Opportunity Bank, Lynn Kenyon, Live in Montana Real Estate, Everything Montana Real Estate. Thank you for joining us again. Super helpful information. Thanks, guys.